Hello, everybody out there. How's it going? Welcome to Flawless Rage 2, and welcome to House Flipper 2. As you could hear, tonight I sound a little bit different. I woke up this morning, I've come down with a cold, so excuse how I sound tonight. I'm not very well, but we're going to get on with this. We started on the bungalow thing last night, and tonight we're just going to be going through. Don't give me as no fucking houses. There we go. The Sunny Bungalow. That's what we started on last night, and we're going to be continuing on with that tonight. It's not a bungalow anymore. You'll see what I mean. I've been on here this morning and done a ton of work to it, and now this is the bungalow. It's completely different. It's completely transformed. Let me show you what I've done. So I've put a fence all the way along the front garden there. If we head on round the back, you can see that I've extended the outside deck, and I've also put an upstairs deck as well, balcony even, just so we know what we're doing here. Walk around this side. Did the same thing pretty much with this side, expanded it. And you walk in, and it's just a massive, like, entranceway kind of thing that I've done. Let me show you these. So this is going to be the living room area. I've split it off, I've painted it, and I've put the lights up so we can actually see what we're bloody doing. So that's going to be the living room area. Next to it is the kitchen. Very nice, spacious. All new windows as well, all throughout the house. Done all that this morning. Over here is going to be like your little downstairs kind of bathroom. I don't know what we can fit in there. That might be a half bath or something. But if we go over here, we have our staircase that leads upstairs. And upstairs you're met with another large area. Over here... Oh, fucking hell, excuse me. Over here, you're met with... This is going to be a little bathroom as well. I thought that could be quite a nice little bathroom there. In the chat, my brother's in Boston Tea Party. He says, hello, bro. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Welcome. Fantastic to have you. This is going to be a bedroom. And this also is a bedroom. All new windows throughout. So, yeah, last night we bought this place, and it was a bungalow. And now, we've even got a welcome mat. And now, it's this. Crazy, right? I've been busy on here today. Boston says, I'm good, just waiting on dinner. Nice one. How are you? I woke up this morning, bro. As you may be able to hear, I am down with a cold. I feel like shit. Yeah, I'm not feeling very well at all at the moment. I just woke up this morning, didn't feel right, and throughout the day has progressed into one bastard of a cold. So, yeah, all good fun and games. We're going to start by getting this living room sorted out. And we are going to put the wallpaper up first. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I'm just not feeling it today at all. I just sort of like, my wife made one of my favourite meals for tea tonight, and I only ate half of it. I just couldn't eat. It was not very pleasant, and I felt really bad for it, but hey, if you're not well, you're not well, right? We do have a bit of a talking point tonight that we'll get onto shortly. But let's get started on this living room. So it must have took me about, I'm going to say, a couple of hours this morning to get this lot done. It was fun doing it. I had a bunch of fun doing it, so... Boston says, I'm not well either. Upstairs, that is. Oh, bro, I suffer from that as well, and I love it. It's a fantastic ailment. Um, so yeah, right. Thankfully, we already have the lights up. I thought, well, let's make my life a bit easier. I'll paint the ceiling and get the lights up. So that part has already been done this morning. Just while I was just chilling out. It has been a pretty chill day. Exactly. If you enjoy every minute of it, it's not suffering. Exactly. If they studied my brain, I'd be fucking locked up. Simple as that. But yeah, we've turned a bungalow into a house. I said I'd do it, and I've done it. Now is a case of Boston says if they find mine, they can keep it. Yeah. So yeah, it has been a pretty chill day for me today. Thank God, because I just haven't been right all day. I've been sitting there this morning, either doing this or watching stuff, and been sneezing, and my wife's like, "Fucking hell, are you all right?" I was like, "No, I don't think I think I've got a cold." And yeah, my son also has a cold as well. Hello, Pam. Welcome to the stream. Fantastic to see you. Welcome, welcome. I have to show Pam what I've done because I think she may like it. Let me go out of here. Pam, we did it. We turned a bungalow into a house. Right, though the wallpaper's up. Fuck, I feel rough. If I do so rough on stream tonight, I apologise. My nose is clogged to hell. But like I said, we do have a talking point. We'll get to that in a minute. Cheers, Pam. We do have a talking point, and it's fucking ridiculous. Right, let's get some carpeting down in this living room. All right. Absolutely fantastic. Loving how this place worked out. Like I said, it took me a couple of hours this morning, but it was fun doing it. And then I went on GTA for a bit. Which there may or may not be a GTA stream this week. I might, honestly, I'm thinking about how I feel taking a day off, taking Thursday off, and do wrestling on Wednesday. That's if I can run commentary. I don't know if I can. So we shall see. But the living room's working out to be quite nice so far. Let's see what else we can put in here. We need curtains up them windows. Also, a massive shout out to my nephew, Mr. Tea Party. I've been sent some videos this week. This past Saturday just gone, he did something which I thought was absolutely incredible. He went with his mum to London and saw the one and only Janet Jackson live. So I was really impressed with that. They sent me some videos, and the performances look absolutely fantastic. So I don't know if T will watch this. I know he hasn't got a YouTube account at the minute. I think he's pretty much given up on it. But yeah, if you do watch this, T, then, awesome stuff. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. You saw basically music royalty right there. So that is really, really cool. Okay, let's get a sofa. I might keep that white, actually, to go along with the wallpaper there. We might try and do a doubler if I can, which I fucking can't. Oh, I'm not in the mood for this shit tonight. Let's get that one. No, actually, fuck it. Is that the same length? Let's do this one in a white. Not exactly the same, but I'm past caring right now. Yeah, just woke up this morning feeling like shit. Anyways, let's get on to our talking point. So, you know the show I was talking about last night, Jeremy Vine? Well, afterwards, they... Boston says, I'm always in the mood, but for about 5 minutes with that game, yeah. You know, I was talking about Jeremy Vine last night, that TV show. Well, the part of it, Stormer Huntley was on today. Fuck, I entered the wrong thing. What was I searching for anyway? That's right. I'm not with it tonight. I really aren't. I'm going to bed after this. Fuck it. Hopefully you feel better soon. Thank you very much, Pam. I appreciate that. I'll be fine. I get colds once or twice a year. This ain't my first rodeo. And yeah, I was watching that Storm Huntley this morning. I basically turned the PlayStation off, felt like shit and couldn't be asked to turn it over, even though the remote was sitting right next to me. And they were talking about, should there be a tax, another one, put on cakes and, what was it, cakes and sweets and cakes, something like that. And I just thought, how much fucking more do this government want? You know, they piss you off enough as it fucking is. That useless fucking wanker Starmer, he's fucked everything up, useless prick. You know, there's a special place reserved in hell for people like him. And no matter what anybody says, I'm sure he's shagging that fucking ginger bird he's always hanging about with. Can't tell me he ain't fucking tapping that. Boston says they already tax all that shit over here. Yeah, I'm not surprised. You know, how much more fucking money do they want? I mean, shouldn't not tax it, sorry. Put food warnings on it, that's it. Put warnings on it, not tax it. I've remembered now. See, told you my mind was fucked tonight. Yeah, put food warnings on it and health warnings on things like crisps and cakes and sweets and stuff. Aren't people allowed to make their own fucking decisions? Now we've got to have the, you know, the medical opinions of Sir Dr. Wanks-a-lot to find, you know, to get by in life. I mean, what the fuck has it got to do with them, what you eat anyway? You know, they're the people that piss me off. The people who tell you how to live your life and, oh, you shouldn't be eating that because in later on in life it's going to cause this and this. Just fuck off. You know, Pam says, I've sent out an order for meals because I can't cook with the way I feel, cheaper than takeaway. Yeah, exactly. There is ways to do it. You've got things like Just Eat, who are takeaways. You've got Deliveroo. You've got all them sort of things. But these pricks still want to tell you how to live your life, tell you what to eat, tell you to, you know, the health warnings of stuff. Like, oh, that's not very good. Well, you can have that cake, but did you know it contains certain amounts of sugar and certain amounts of this, which lead to this? Good, I like that. You know, leave me alone. And at the end of the day, it's your money you're spending on it, so what the fuck has it got to do with these Nancy cunts? You know, what you eat. You know, at the end of the day, that really, really pisses me off. But that's like these weight loss clubs. There's a couple I can think of, and I know somebody who goes to them. And every single week they ask you how much weight you want to lose in that week. And you're allowed a certain amount of things. One of them has this system called SINs. And you're allowed to eat a certain amount of SINs within the week. And, you know, and if you go over that, or if you say, I'm going to try to lose £2 next week, you know, they put you down for that. And you end up paying about £5.65 for the pleasure to be told what the fuck to eat. It's ridiculous. That can cause a lot of fucking problems. That's fucking asking for mental health problems, that is. You know, that is really asking for mental health problems. Sort of like, you didn't get to the weights you said you were going to this week. Now you have to, you know, you said you were going to do it. It's like you're fucking in school being told off by the frickin' teacher. You know, a lot of people go for them because they don't know any other way to do it, and that. But they're just as bad. Pam says, lol, I eat what I feel like. Exactly. And that's the way to be. That's the way it should be. Not sort of like have some fucking prick say, okay, well, you can eat this. You know, if you have this, then that, you know, and these fucking SINs and stuff. It's ridiculous. Yet this company, who is supposed to be a weight loss company, do their own meals, and I've checked them out online, and they are riddled with salt and sugar. Their meals are riddled with salt and sugar. I mean, preservatives, right? So how can they sit there and, you know, with judgment and fucking, you know, say, oh, you can't have this because it's got too much fucking salt in it. You can't have this because it's got too much, you know, whatever in it. I mean, I eat what I like. I'm slightly overweight. I know that. I don't really give a shit, you know. At the end of the day, I like my food. You know, I've always been like it. I've grown up eating, you know, big fucking meals. When my mum does a roast, holy fucking shit, she does a roast. You know. And for them to say, we're going to put health warnings on things, you know, it's just another way of scaremongering. It's just another way of control. It's just another way of dictatorship, you know, to tell you sort of like, you really shouldn't be eating that. Naughty, naughty. And this company who have this fucking SIN things, they can fuck off. You're only allowed a certain amount of SINs a week. Bitch, I am a fucking sinner. Fuck you. You know. It's ridiculous. It really is fucking so fucking ridiculous. Like they're fucking so perfect. You know. I've known a person who's been overweight, right? And they were sent to see a dietitian. So basically somebody who says, keep a food diary, you know, write down everything you eat and stuff like that. And do you know what? The person they went to see was fucking bigger than them. If you eat that cupcake with your dick, it will fall off into the fourth dimension. We will be ruled by dogs. I mean, that is a possibility. You can't deny that. That is a huge possibility. So, you know, that's just one of the many, many things that they like to fucking dictate to you now. Can we not have anything? Can we not watch the TV without a certain amount of time in front of screens does this to your brain? And, sort of like, if you drink that fucking, I don't know. Sorry, a little bit of German blood came out of me with that one. That's all good. You know, if you eat this with, you know, if you eat this, then this is going to happen to you and you're going to get sick and this is going to... People get ill all the fucking time. It doesn't matter what you eat. There's a shit ton of fucking preservatives in it. The only way to get real food into you is eat fruit and vegetables. As much as it pisses off them vegan fucking Nazi wankers, you know, eat meat because that's got a ton of protein in it, which is good for you. Eat fruits and vegetables, and if you have to, grow the fuckers yourself. You know what's in them then. Nothing. It's pure, you know, There's no salt. There's no sugar all been mixed in with it. You know, they pump. I know they pump meat full of water, which is kind of like salty water, but that all comes fucking out when you cook it. You put a piece of beef or pork in the oven to cook for a Sunday roast. You take it out, and that's fucking half the size it was when you put the fucker in. You know. I haven't got the time for them. When I'm ill, I'm even more of a cunt. So, but you know, I think it's true. You know, Pam says E numbers in everything. Yes, there is. There is a lot of E numbers in everything. You've hit the nail right on the head with that one, Pam. Yep, absolutely there is. Who the fuck do these arseholes think they are, though, to tell us what to fucking eat? Come on, you're not looking out for our fucking health. You just want to put another warning on something so that you can put another tax on something so you get more money in your big fat cat fucking pockets to then say, you know, to then charge the world for it, which they charge the world for every fucking thing now anyway. And so you get more money in your pocket and be more well off. You don't really give a shit about people's health. You just care about what it's going to do for you and the money. It's all about the fucking money. Always is. Everything is about the money. Fucking put health warnings on fucking cakes and biscuits and crisps and stuff. You know what I would do? I'd go and sit fucking outside fucking these cunts who are going to put the health warnings on, and I'd fucking sit there and eat them outside right in front of them. Fuck them. I'm that motherfucker who would eat 2 half-pounder cheeseburgers in front of a fucking vegan with bacon. You know, I don't care. I just don't give a shit. Nobody has any right to tell you how to live your life, ever. Pam says doctors give us pills to cure us with dangerous side effects. Yes, they do. You know, every single pill you take, okay, yeah, it can make you feel better in some ways, but it can affect you in other ways. Like, there's certain brands of, like, antidepressants. And although they might help you with anxiety, depression, things like that, and might take the edge off, in men, they can have such effects as leading to ED and things like that, which is gonna, you know, make a man be self-conscious, and you know, it's going to make a man be self-conscious and must be bloody hard. I mean, okay, I'm on antidepressants. Thankfully, they haven't affected me like that. With my mind, I'm bloody glad of it and all. But, you know, but the people going through that's going to cause even more mental health. Because if they try and get it on with the missus, you know, yeah, okay, there's things out there that, you know, can help you have a fun night in bed with your lady. But, you know, but on these antidepressants, you're actually not supposed to really take them sort of things. I mean, I know of, obviously, we all know about Viagra. We all know that one. That's the market leader, right? But there's also like Cialis as well, and there's also one come to the market called Blue Chew. That's supposed to be pretty good. I mean, everyone everyone in their life is going to need a little bit of help to, you know, raise the flagpole. But, you know, it should be sort of like something that happens over time. It shouldn't be a pill that causes it, you know? I've got to be careful because I don't want to get fucking banned for a week for medical misinformation. But, you know, everything's sent to fuck you. Left, right, and fucking centre. It's these people who do this, you know, do this shit and bring this stuff out in a way should be ashamed of themselves for bringing such crap to the market. I mean, antidepressants, they can affect your heart, and you've got to, And sometimes you have to go for like ECGs to as a checkup, you know, to make sure your heart's healthy and stuff, and that you can continue to take these pills and stuff. Where does it end? Where does the madness, the bollocks, the bullshit end? Because I sure as hell don't see light at the end of the tunnel. I just see the world getting more greedier. Being more selfish. You know, at the end of the day, nowadays, people don't even want to do their fucking jobs. Like, the local doctor's surgery, to me, I've spoken about them, right? They have a system where if you want an appointment, you have to go online. That floor is not balanced. I'm going to change that. If you want something from them, you have to go online, fill in a form, and it even says sort of like on the phone, and they'll get back to you by the end of the day. By the end of the fucking day. I went down to doctor's surgery about 2 months ago because I had that boil come back. I walked in and nobody was in there. It was just me sitting there. Why can't you get in an appointment? Because they don't want to do their fucking jobs, that's why. It's as simple as that. Now, it's everything sort of like a telephone call. I remember when I was a kid, you used to ring up the doctor's surgery and it would be, hi, can I get an appointment with this doctor? Because my kid's feeling like this. And, you know, my kid's feeling like this and, you know, he needs to be seen. And they'd say, certainly, be down here by 10:30 this morning. You'd go in, you'd see the doctor, he'd assess you properly, you'd get your medication, you'd go home, couple of days, you're feeling, you know, all right again. Now, oh, God. Now you go down there, and it's like, you know, I'm sure they're sent just to fuck you over. I really am. There's no need for them to be like it either, really. I mean, let's just be real about it. They haven't got a hard job. You know, yeah, sure. They're going to get medications right and stuff because that'll be pretty fucking devastating if they didn't. But at the same time, you know, just get it fucking right. Give people appointments. And when you say sort of like, oh, we're very, very busy today, and you go down there and there's no one in there, you're like, you lying bastards, you know. We all know I have problems with these fucking people. But I tell it like it is. I'm not a fucking brainwashed fucking snowflake, you know, who's gonna believe everything they say. That's something you don't need. You definitely do not need that shit in your life, trust me. That causes more hassle, more stress than anything. There's really ill people out there and they need to be looked after. And then you're getting fucking health warning. I mean, that's like the health warnings on cigarette packets. You know, I mean, they've been there for a few years. But even so, you know, even so, they're still there. And, you know, okay, I'm a smoker. Am I proud of it? Not really. You know, do I wish I didn't smoke? Absolutely. But I do. And it's addictive. And I have cut down considerably. Because there's a point where you get to, you've got to think, okay, this shit needs to be, you know. I've cut down considerably, but still, you know, there's health warnings on things like them. The fact of the matter is, if people want the things, They're gonna get them regardless what fucking warning you put on them. Thank you, Pam. I appreciate that. They're gonna get them no matter what you fucking put on. You know, no matter what health fucking warnings you put on them. Sort of like, eating this chocolate bar may stunt the growth in your penis, or things like that. You know, no matter what you put on them, if people want them, they're going to fucking have them. Boston says, I smoke nearly a pack a day. Right. And, you know, that's you, that's all good. You know, if that's your thing. Thank you, Pam, I appreciate that. That's your thing, and that's what you do, and you have the right to do that. Nobody can really tell you not to. You know, nobody has that right to tell you not to. But should we really give in to fucking everything and just be sort of like, okay, you put a health warning on it, I won't eat it again. No! You eat what the fuck you want, you do what the fuck you want. At the end of the day, it's your body, your fucking choice. It's no one else's choice. Nobody else can make that decision for you. If you want to eat something, do it. You know, yeah, sure, I know there's people out there who have to be really careful, especially if they're diabetic and something like that, you know, then really they should be learning about, you know, how to keep their sugars at a normal level, you know, and be very careful with it. I live with somebody who's got it, so I know what I'm fucking talking about there. But, you know, nobody has the right to tell anybody what to do. It's just not fair. I stand for fairness, and I stand for, you know, people being treated like a fucking human. Well, half the fucking stuff that they do, you know, they don't treat you like a human anymore, do they? I know I sound like a right moaning old cunt, but it's true, you know. Every night I got something to moan about. Pam says my brother is diabetic. Exactly. I'm not going to lie to you, right? My wife is diabetic. She had an episode a couple of years back where her blood sugars were really messing her up. And she had to go into hospital. She was in there for about 4 days. And she said she felt fine. She said she felt fine, but they were pumping her with insulin in the hospital and stuff. And it got to a dangerous stage. And I'm not going through that again because I've never cried so much in my life. I've told her she's not allowed to go back into hospital. Now she's very, very, very conscious about what she eats. You know, she checks labels. She does all of the things that you're really supposed to do. And she, you know, keeps it on a you know, a good level. You know, she keeps it a good level. She does the finger prick test every day to see what the blood sugar levels are and stuff like that. And, you know, she's got it down. She knows what she's doing now. But beforehand, I mean, it really did get dangerous. Like I said, she was in hospital for a good 4 days. And then 4 days, I was so fucking worried. I've never cried so much in my fucking life. It was me here with the kids, and I had to be, you know, I had to be dad for them. Pam says, my bro keeps telling me he's on his way out. I really hope not. I'm sure he isn't. I'm sure he isn't. He's probably just feeling shit. If he's got diabetes, you know, he's probably just feeling really, really shit. Because unfortunately, that's one of the things about that bloody diabetes that can make you feel really crap. It can, you know. So if you've got a health problem like that, then yes, I agree with, watching what you eat and stuff like that. I mean, fuck, you got to have a little treat every now and then. I mean, my wife does have the cheeky treat every now and then, but, she tallies it all up to make sure it's not going to, fuck with her in any way. He had a heart attack a few years ago. Yeah, well, I mean, it all depends what caused it. My mother's husband, a few years back, had a heart attack. He has to have a pacemaker now. He has to have a pacemaker now, my mum's bloke. I keep wanting to call him Jerry, but my mum won't let me. It's a horrible thing. It really is. A horrible thing. That's something which, it could be a bad diet. You could be right. It could easily be a bad diet. I mean, this guy, my mum's husband, he's always ate fresh fruits and vegetables, and had all the good stuff, but I don't honestly know what caused his. I think he is fat. I will give him that. He's more like got a really big beer gut than anything. The rest of him isn't so big. He's just got like a bit of a kind of like a massive beer gut, but he doesn't drink beer. There's a fucking red flag there. He doesn't drink beer. I don't drink much myself, but I can't really. I'm on medication, but if I do drink, then, well, when I drink, I turn into something completely different. I don't care who's around me. I don't care what I do, what I say. God, the day I asked my wife out, okay, here's a story for you from back in the day. I was 18. I just turned 18. Excuse me, having a bit of a drink there. I just turned 18, and I was at this place that wasn't a college. People kept saying it was a college, but it's not a fucking college. It was more like an adult fucking play school. That's where I met her. So I just turned 18, and I've told you the story about how we got together. I went and had a drink, came back, but when I turned into a completely different person, not bad. I'm not one of these people who wants to fight when he's pissed. I am one of these people who wants to fuck when he's pissed, right? And I remember that day when I asked her out, coming back from this pool hall we went to, and I remember going up to her because I liked her anyway, and I thought that, I'd heard she'd like me. I've already told you that story. And so fucking hell, excuse me. On the way back, we go past this restaurant. It's April, it's spring, sun's out, nice weather. And I'm sitting in the back of this pickup truck with an old friend. And there's another guy in the front, another friend, and he's not a teacher, but he was a helper who took me. He's passed away now, God rest him. He was an amazing man, he really was. And He took us down there. He was only supposed to drink water. I just have, Pam. He was only supposed to let us have 1 pint. I had 6. And on the way back, I mean, even my wife knows this story. I've told her. Right? But on the way back, when I was getting ready to ask my wife out, I had a fair bit of alcohol in me. And like I said, I get more horny when I drink. It's just, I mean, I'm fucking horny anyway. I'm 40 years, I'm like a fucking horny fucking teenager, and I'm 40 years old. You know, what the fuck's going on there? And we go past this restaurant. There's 3 girls sitting outside having a drink. So we go past this restaurant, and there's these girls there. And there's me opening the fucking window. I clocked them, and I opened the window, and I'm like, "Aye, girls, do you want to come back for a party?" You know. And everyone inside the pickup truck laughed. And you know, there was the one guy who I was sitting next to wanted, you know, he was the sort who wanted a relationship, but he didn't have the confidence to ask anybody out. You know, me, I never really. I mean, my wife was my first ever girlfriend. I never had anyone until her, and you know, I basically fucking completely forgot myself on the way back, and then. So I said to these girls if they want to come party. Then I went back to this place and asked my wife if she'd go out with me. As you do, you know. In my defence, I was 18 and a teenager, and I had 6 pints of beer in me. So do with that information what you will, but, you know, I mean, I can handle things a lot more now if I don't let myself go that far if I drink anymore, you know. I still sort of like get a little bit leery, but I don't sort of like, you know, go that far anymore. I've calmed down a bit. And rightfully so. I mean, fucking hell, you can't be like that all your life. But, yeah, that was me at 18 years old. And then I went back and asked my wife out, and it was one of the best things I've ever done in my life. Boston says, "Brother, if you ever come here, the first thing I'm going to do is get you hammered, then I'm taking you to the sleaziest part of Rhode Island. You got yourself a deal, brother. You got yourself a deal. That sounds fun." Well, that's brilliant. Well, you know, I'm not like that anymore. I can say I'm a hell of a lot calmer now. Then, I was sort of like, I mean, my daily fucking routine when I was 18 was, you know, I would, well, obviously I managed to get myself a girlfriend, so that was a score. Still is, because I'm still with the same woman. You know, my daily routine would be sort of like come home from this adult play school place, which it fucking was. No matter how much people say it wasn't, it fucking was. Go upstairs, and I just stay. I was like a typical teenager. I stayed in my room. I mean, you found someone special. Yeah, exactly. You know. Kind of want to book tickets to go to Rhode Island now to see what would happen. That could be quite funny. Bro, you know if I come over there and that happens, you know we're probably going to get arrested, right? My wife gets a call from the US. "Hi, your husband is in is in jail." What did he do? He flashed his dick at a female police officer, or something like that, you know. And she liked it so much, she wanted to keep me behind fucking bars. So she knew where I was. You know, Boston says, won't be the first time, won't be the last time. Exactly. You know, you just gotta live your life. So food warnings, anything like that, they can just go and fuck themselves as far as I'm concerned. Nobody needs anybody else's approval to do anything. Nobody needs anybody else's opinion. Take your opinion, government, turn that sumbitch sideways and stick it straight up your candy ass. A bit of the Rock quotation for you there. Nobody needs anybody else's opinion. Nobody needs anybody's permission to do anything. Oh, we've got a dark part of the house now. This is upstairs now. What was this bungalow? Let's go outside. Look how it's getting dark. Right, pub. You know. I have to warn you though, bro. If there's any like rock and roll bars or anything like that, I won't be able to help myself. You know. It'd also be quite funny as well. A pissed goth walking around Rhode Island. That'd be quite funny. So, yeah. I'm thinking about doing something about that, actually. I'm thinking I shouldn't do it, really. I don't really care what people think, but at the same time I do. I had this idea. I'm going to run it past you guys first. Maybe not this Halloween, but maybe at some point in the future. Maybe how about I get my goth makeup on and I go on Twitch and I do face cam and just chat. That was an idea I've had mulling over for quite some time. You'll come on stream and you'll look at me and be like, what the fuck is that? But seriously, any heavy metal bars or anything, I'm fucking totally down. And I promise not to jump on stage and nick a guitar and start fucking playing. Oh, fucking hell. How long have we been going for here tonight? 48 minutes. Now I'll do probably about an hour or so. So it won't be as long, such a long stream tonight. I'm going to keep it, as I feel like shit, I'm going to keep it as short as I possibly can. But I'm going to keep it to a respectable length as well. So yeah, that was tonight's talking point. Government can go fuck themselves. Put fucking warnings on whatever you want. If people want to have it, people are going to have it. It's up to them to make choices about their body, not yours. So Starmer can take that, can still be married. That's fine, he can be married. But he can take that ginger chick he's always with and go fuck her, because you can't tell me that he ain't fucking doing that. You cannot tell me that he's not fucking tapping that. Also, I do have to give my condolences out to all the people who have been affected by the hurricane in the US. I think there's a hurricane going on somewhere over there, if I remember rightly. One of the WWE legends, Lita, Hall of Famer Lita, has had her basement flooded. There's lots of people who have lost their lives in it and stuff, and so my condolences do go out to them. You know, that's absolutely terrible. It really is terrible, and my prayers go out to you as well. They really, really do. That must be absolutely devastating. So yeah, I might be feeling like crap, but rest assured, before I go to bed tonight, I'm praying for the US right there. Do you know what? The fucking chat is coming up with the old messages on the screen and not providing. Right. Take some Lemsip, said Pam. I'm now looking at the actual laptop because the messages, the chat that was up there before is coming up on the screen for some fucking reason. Thank you, Sony. I will take some Lemsip, Pam. I've got some, so I will take some. There should be some of those type of bars up in Providence or East Providence. Right, we're there, brother. I'll book my ticket. Yeah. Yeah, there's a hell of a lot going on over there right now. And I do feel really bad for them. You always get it, though, don't you? Things like this always happen when the weather turns and Christmas is on its way, and then you get all the bad shit happen, you know. Okay, bad shit happens all year round, but, you know, that's not just a fucking, oh dear, look, you know, thing. That is a fucking serious natural fucking disaster. And I really do feel for those people. I really, really do. I can't even imagine what that's like. It was Category 4. Wow. Boston, are there hurricanes anywhere near you? Because I should hope not. Because you're my brother. Boston says, yep, we're no strangers to the tropical systems. Or every now and then a hurricane, right. Well, if in case that does hit really bad there, brother, stay safe. Stay safe. It's absolutely crazy, you know, the weather system right now. Everybody blames it on global warming, but these things have been about a long time before anything like that really kicked off. You know, you're gonna get a natural disaster here and there. It's terrible. It really is. See, I'm not evil. Right. Oh, we got a message from Boston. He says, the last one 4 years ago, Hurricane Henry, I actually went outside and had a cigarette in the middle of it. Oh, fucking hell. That's brilliant. Pam says, Boston, you are supposed to shelter. Yes, Boston, you are. That's right, Pam. You tell him. Hey, you don't talk like that, mister. You do not talk like that, brother. You're a very important person. You have value in this world. Also, you're my brother, and you know, and I'm not having anything happen to you. I've lost too many fucking people. I ain't losing another one I care about. So you be good. If not, I'm going to send Pam over to you, and she's going to smack your ass. Boston says, I'll steal Mary Poppins' umbrella and fly over to the UK with that. Well, you could do. Doesn't have to. My mother does a good job with that already. Oh, wow. I got told off by my mum the other day. Well, I was talking to my sister about sort of like these things with old people and stuff, right? About how they get in the fucking way, how I was saying before, and how sort of like they take half an hour to say goodbye to each other. All right, bye, yeah, bye, yeah, bye, and telling about who's fucking died that week, all right? I was saying that, talking about that to my sister. My sister was in fucking tears. She was pissing herself, right? And my mum was round there, and she was like, are you talking about your mother? And I'm like, no. And she was like, don't take the piss out of old people. And I'm like, I'm not taking the piss out of people. You know, I'm just telling the fucking truth. I hide nothing back. I don't give a shit, you know. I feel for them. I really do feel for the elderly, especially with the, you know, payments they're not going to receive because Starmer wants to buy more condoms to fuck that gingerbird. But, you know, it's just what it is. But no, I got wrong off my mother the other day. First time in fucking years as well. Do a quick save just in case, says Pam. I got you. All done. I'm about to shoot off in a minute anyway. And go to bed. And lay there and dream. Literally have a fever dream. That should be fun. The last time that happened, I jump on the railing, brother. Good idea. This man's a genius. Come the fuck on. There we go. That's one bit. You know what I should build, didn't you? A fucking circus. And now, on the trapeze, Flawless Rage 2. That's all right. Don't worry about it. I'll get it. I'll get it tomorrow or something. That's all good. I have a feeling tomorrow I'll be sitting on my ass playing this. I ain't going fucking anywhere tomorrow. Tomorrow can get fucked. It really can. I will be here tomorrow night. I'm not sure about Thursday though. I might take a night off this week. If I do, it'll be Thursday. So I might stream, I might not, so I'm off for the moment, not tomorrow. Are you streaming tomorrow then, brother? Is that what you're saying? Plenty of vitamin C you need. I'll get it, don't worry. I'll be absolutely fine. I really will. I had my daughter come down a little while ago crying her eyes out, Daddy, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I've just got a cold. My daughter's she's sassy, and she's got a mouth on her for an 8-year-old, but she's a very caring girl. She came down crying earlier, bless her. Not off all fucking autocorrect, fucked me over once again. Right. Well, I think I'm gonna... Let's have a look, see how long I've been going for. 1 hour and 2 minutes, that's enough to please any woman. Right, okay, so I think I am going to end it here tonight. It's a bit shorter than what I would normally do, but I am not feeling too good. So I am going to shoot for tonight. But the bungalow turned into a house is on its way. Boston says, yes, I may or may not stream tomorrow. Don't know yet. Okay, that's fine. People will know what to do. So thank you guys for watching once again. I will be back tomorrow night with some House Flipper 2. I'll be continuing on with this. And let's see what I can... loving the new place I'm doing. Awesome stuff, Pam. Can't wait to see it. Right. Yeah. Let's just see how it goes. I will be here tomorrow night. We're doing some of this. Don't know how long the stream will be, but it'll be usual sort of time, so that's all good stuff. So in the chat, Pam says, thanks for streaming. Thank you for coming in, Pam. It's a pleasure to have you. Always a pleasure to have you. Thank you for coming in. Much love to you. And to Boston as well. Thanks for streaming, brother. He says, hope you get well soon. Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate that. I will go and take some medication in a minute, and then I'm going to go to fucking sleep. So, yes. I will... thank you for that, Boston. Much love to you as well. Pam says, make sure you get rest. I will get rest, Pam. I'm basically gonna come off here, go and have a fag, go and make some a Lemsip up, have that, and then I'm gonna take my ass to bed. So yeah, I will get plenty of rest tonight. Or should I watch some Twitch? Boobies, boobies, boobies. I don't know. Boobies will make me feel better, right? Okay, well, make anyone feel better. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Guys, before I do go here tonight, there's two amazing people who are both my very best friends who you guys need to subscribe to. You heard a minute ago, there may or may not be a stream tomorrow from Boston. So please go and subscribe to my brother from another mother, Mr. Boston Tea Party, because if you want mansions that are bougie, that are amazing and done with serious attention to detail, then you need my brother. Plus, he's a fantastic streamer. He knows what he's doing. He's amazing. So please go and subscribe to my bro, Boston Tea Pie. Also, the one and only lovely Pam's Game TV 2000. Go and subscribe to her because she's a maestro on House Flipper 2. She's an artist. She can take something crap and turn it into something absolutely breathtaking. So please go and subscribe to my bro Boston and of course Pam's Game TV as well. Boston says thanks. You're more than welcome, my brother. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow night for more House Flipper 2. I'm fucking rambling now. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow night more House Flipper 2. So until then, thank you guys for watching. Pam says thank you, so kind. You're more than welcome. It's the truth at the end of the day, Pam. So yeah, all good. So yes, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe here if you're new. Turn on them post notifications to be notified every single time I upload a brand new video or stream. Also follow me on Instagram at FlawlessRage2 and on Twitch at BuzzRush13. That is BuzzRush13 on Twitch. I'll see you over there sometime. Until tomorrow night, guys, take care, stay safe, enjoy the rest of your evening. Boston says good night. Good night, my brother. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, Pam. Final thing to say really is always remember to be you, be the real you, be the true you, because there's no point in being anything else, is there? Take care, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow night for some more Hair Slipper 2. Cheers, guys. Thank you so much, and good night, everybody.